Once upon a time, in a peaceful village nestled at the foot of great African mountains, there lived a beautiful young lady named Nandi. She was known for her kindness, wisdom, and grace, and everyone believed that she was destined for a bright future. As Nandi approached the age where marriage was imminent, her heart was full of hope and anticipation for the man she would one day marry. One day, a respected man of God came to the village. He spoke of divine visions, and Nandi was among those blessed with a prophecy. The man of God told her, "Your future is bright, Nandi, and your husband will be called Samuel." The words filled her heart with joy. But that was not the end of the message. Soon after, an old woman from the village, known for her dreams and spiritual insights, came to Nandi. She too spoke of a vision, telling her, "In my dream, I saw your future husband, and his name is Samuel." Months passed, and the prophecies lingered in Nandi's mind, guiding her thoughts. Then, as fate would have it, she met 6 eligible men. To her great surprise, all of them were named Samuel. Each one was different, yet all seemed to possess qualities that Nandi admired. Confusion clouded her heart. How could she know which Samuel was the one meant for her? Each of the Samuels was unique. The first Samuel was a farmer, strong and dependable, with a heart of gold. He worked the land with passion and dreamed of building a large family. The second Samuel was a healer, gentle and wise, always caring for others with tenderness. The third Samuel was a merchant, adventurous and charismatic, with stories from faraway lands. The fourth was a warrior, brave and bold, with a spirit that never backed down. The fifth Samuel was a teacher, thoughtful and patient, his wisdom sought by many. And the sixth Samuel was a musician, with a soul that sang the most beautiful melodies, his music touching the hearts of everyone who listened. Nandi grew closer to each Samuel in turn, learning about their hearts and their dreams. But as the days went by, she became more confused. Each man had something special, something that tugged at her soul. And yet, she could not choose. With her heart heavy, Nandi decided to seek the counsel of the old woman again. But when she arrived at the old woman's home, she was greeted with sorrowful news. The old woman had passed away the day before. Desperate for answers, Nandi turned to the man of God, only to discover that he had been transferred to another region. Alone with her thoughts, Nandi realized that she would have to make this decision on her own. No more prophets, no more visions. Only her heart would guide her now. Determined, Nandi took on the task of finding the real Samuel, the one destined for her. She spent more time with each man, observing not only their actions, but how they made her feel. She began to look deeper, beyond their names, beyond the surface, to see the man inside each Samuel. The first Samuel, the farmer, showed her a world of hard work and simple joys. But Nandi realized that their connection was more of friendship than love. The second Samuel, the healer, was kind and compassionate, but his gentle nature did not stir her soul in the way she had hoped. The third Samuel, the merchant, filled her life with excitement and stories, but she longed for someone who understood her in the quiet moments. The fourth Samuel, the warrior, was brave and strong, but his life was one of conflict, and Nandi desired peace. The fifth Samuel, the teacher, was wise and thoughtful, but his mind was always on the books and his students, leaving little room for her. Finally, there was the sixth Samuel, the musician. He sang to her soul, and when she was with him, everything seemed to make sense. His music wasn't just beautiful. It was a reflection of the love he felt for her. The love that had been there all along, waiting to be seen. Nandi's heart knew then that this Samuel was the one she had been destined to marry. He wasn't perfect, but he was perfect for her. The day they were wed, the entire village celebrated, for they knew that Nandi had found not just the man of her dreams, but the man of her heart. Together, they built a life filled with love, music, and joy, and they lived happily ever after, as Nandi's bright future unfolded just as it had been foretold.